important, load your kids up on vitamins. It's a jackpot. All my jackpot nights, all my jackpot people. How are we doing today? Can you leave a comment below and just tell me how are you? Before we even start this video, please kindly go to the comment section and tell me, how are you right now? How are you feeling? I hope you're okay. I hope you're looking after yourself. I hope you're looking after your mental health. That is so important. Ladies, women, gentlemen, look after your mental health. You are who you have. Children will be fine. Husband will be fine. If you're okay, they will both be okay. Families will be okay if you're okay. Anyway, so today I'm going to talk about the things that you need and the tips and tricks of getting these things when you're moving to England with your children. So this video is actually inspired by a church member. She's just moved down and she said, look, this is your country, I don't understand. 1 minute I put jacket on my children, they are complaining they're hot. The next minute I take it off, they are saying, mommy, I'm cold. What do I do? And I busted out laughing and I was like, do you know what? When I'm free, I'm going to take you to the shop and I'm going to show you certain things. So we're heading into the winter months, which means it's about to be colder. It's just slightly chilly at the moment. We can still get away with summer clothing with just a bit of, like light jacket on top. But for the children, it's always a different story because 1 minute children are nice and they're playing, they're running about. Remember, they don't stay still. Children are meant to run about. So they are running about. They are still nice and warm, mostly. So I'm going to start by telling you the difference between a jacket and a coat. So this is a coat. So, and this is a jacket. Can you see the difference? Can you see? So when do we wear a coat and when do we wear a jacket? Jacket is strictly for winter. When the weather gets from I would say from 10 degrees all the way down to -2, -1, and you can tell because this is thick. This is really thick. This will keep your child very nice and warm. In fact, I wouldn't even say 10 because 10 you can still get away with a coat. I would say let's say from 5 degrees weather down to -1, -2, you can get away with a coat. Luckily in England, we don't get past -2. If we are going to get any lower than that, it will be in the middle of the night. You're already tucked in your duvet anyway. But during the day, we hardly get past -2, -3 during the day. I don't think I've ever seen a weather. Okay, there was one winter that was extremely cold and it was snowing and it was -10, but we were all home. They shut down everything and everybody was home. We're not allowed to go to school, no work, no nothing. So that's the only time I've seen -10 during school term, and they sent us all home to go and stay under our duvet. Anyway, so this is when you need a jacket. When it's really cold, even holding this to my skin, I'm already warm. And the inside is always fleece material, so it's insulated material. So this is Lamasco actually. Can you see the inside? Is even the sleeve is tufted and stuffed. So as you can see, it's got the fleece material on the inside that keeps you really nice and toasty. So that's what you need for winter. So right now we are in autumn, right? And it's not that cold. You can start the morning very cold, but then by the time it's 10 a.m, the sun's out. Right now, the sun is out. It's a bit chilly, but not cold. This is when a coat comes in. And you'd hear people say light coat. I wish I brought in another. In fact, give me a moment. Let me get you a lighter jacket that you can wear for this time of the year. 1 second. Sorry about that. I should have prepared myself well. So I had to run all the way down and back up. So this is a lighter jacket. This one you can wear this time of the year as well. So there are different types of jackets. This is a lighter jacket. As you can see, this one has no lining. So you can get away with this for this time of the year, which is autumn, because Let me catch my breath. Give me 1 second. So this one, you can get away with it this weather, so it's not thick. And I've seen most people come from Nigeria, they come with this type, so you're not coming with a jacket that is winter suitable, you're coming with autumn suitable jacket. So the minute you land, please head to your nearest store and get winter, not autumn, not spring. If you don't know, ask them. So these ones you can wear in spring and autumn, because it's cold, but it's not cold. You just need to just cover up slightly, but you don't need to actually be fully covered up. You can still, you're not getting the in your mouth. I had to stop quickly and just remember to do this advert. So today's sponsor, Joyous Healthcare UK. This company, I know them very, very well, and I can tell you they are one of the best healthcare agency out there. They have shift rolling day in, day out. So if you need a job in the UK within the healthcare system, contact them. If you're a nurse, if you want to do a care job, and what they do is they do a support role. So you're not changing pattern, you're not cook for details. No. However, remember, if a client needs assistance, you're there to support them. So if you want to do a support work in the UK, or if you're a nurse or registered nurse in the UK and you need a job, it could be weekend job, it could be evening or night shift, after long days, just contact them. I'll leave their information down below, and I'll try and leave their email and number on the screen, maybe on this side or this side, I don't know yet. I'll try and leave it somewhere. Contact them with all your information. And you know what they've said to me? If anyone say they are from Olori, you are guaranteed to start working as soon as possible. They will process your application first. They're giving you first class service because you are Olori's people. See, it's palace we did now. Royalty. We are royalty on this channel. They have to treat us with first class or nothing, point blank, period. So guys, I went ahead and got a recording of their website. This is what their website looks like, and you can get more information on here. But one thing I can guarantee is their pay rate is wonderful, very competitive pay rate, and they make sure their staff are well looked after. So that's more information about them on the website, and it's on the screen as well if you want to screen grab that information. Don't forget to tell them you're from the palace here from YouTube, so you can get the royalty treatment. And good luck, guys. Thank you very much, because I know you guys are you people now. So yeah. Let's go back to what I was talking about. So I believe I was talking about this lighter jacket that you can use it for summer. No, spring. Summer you don't need jacket, but sometimes in the summer it can be cold, depending on the type of year we're having. So this as well can be used in the autumn, same as the coat. So these ones you can still use up until like around that 7-degree weather. This will still keep your children warm. So another thing that I'm going to talk about for the winter months is thermal. Trust me, you don't want to wear 10 clothes on your children. They will not be free when they get to school. They will just be too hot. And in return, when children are too hot, they misbehave. You don't want that. So invest in a thermal for your kids. As you can see, I got this at 70% off. And the reason is because I shopped in the summer. So in the summer, shop for all your jacket. Not when it's summer, because they will pack it away. Just as we're heading into spring, go ahead and shop for your winter jacket. And then as we get into summer, the heat of summer, then they will reduce all the summer all the winter stuff. So this is thermal that I've got for Lamar, and this comes in a pack of 3. And as you can see, it will just wear this under his school uniform, under his jeans, under everything. But most of his jeans are actually insulated as well. I'll show you if I can actually stand up and get it. So if he's not wearing insulated jeans, he will wear one of these under, and he does exactly the same thing. This is the same fleece material that was in the winter jacket. So this keeps them nice and warm, not too hot in the winter. So another thing she asked me about were shoes. And I should have brought another trainer to show you. And she asked me about smart shoes. And I said to her, in the winter, you should get this type of shoes for your children. And you know why? This type of shoes, they are smart shoes, so they can wear it with their suits, their coat, and everything. And when when they wear this type of shoe, it covers their leg up onto the what is it, the ankle. So it's covering the kokwese, the ankle sha. So his eye top a bit and his waist, and their jeans can just fall on it. Once the jeans fall on it, it just looks like normal shoes as well. So they can wear this to church, to birthday parties and stuff, for any smart outing. And in a case where they want to wear trainers, I would suggest to get her a trainers that is high as well, not the low ones. Low ones are more enjoyable in the summer because that's when we show body, show legs, show everything. But in the winter, you want as much of their skin covered as possible. So this as well, they can easily put their jeans on top of it as well, so there's no breeze entering from anywhere to get them cold. So I would suggest high top shoes and trainers during the winter months. So now let's go to the well-being. Oh, let's talk about socks first. So in the winter months, it's always suggested to get a thicker socks. So make sure the socks is a lot thicker. I'll bring one of these out. So as you can see, it's thick. It will keep their leg nice and warm. And one thing I love about this particular brand that I actually got from Primark is they do the bit that go in the shoe, so you don't need to be buying size up, so your children's shoe does not be musoke, does not lift in front. So what they've done is the bit that your feet is actually not as thick as the where your toes is. The toe area is very thick and the ankle area is really thick as well. Can you see the thickness? But here, where it's just, you're under your feet and stuff, can you see it's quite thin? So that way your shoes are not tight and it's comfortable. So it's thick here to keep your toes nice and warm. It's thick on the ankle bits, but the bit that your leg is actually on, can you see, is quite thin. So which is a good idea. They put parents in mind when they were doing this, so you don't need to buy a size up. Your shoe will still fit perfect while your feet are nice and toasty. So now let's go to well-being and your house. So of course we know energy prices is a shocker for all of us right now. All of us are screaming like, what have you done? It's high, it's too high, abuse. Someone even said to me what they pay for their lucky beautiful mansion home in a year is what they are paying in 2 months in England. And I said, sorry, you're lucky. Some people pay it in 1 month. So anyway, one trick that I use for my children in the house, especially when it's bedtime or early morning, is get yourself one of this. This is for melting, wax melt, but I don't use it for that. What I do is I put eucalyptus oil. You can bring this from Nigeria. The Nigerian one is better. Get somebody to post you this. The Nigerian one is the one they use for children that they pour on their head inside their oil. It's better than the one in England. That one is more potent, but if you're here like me, this is still better. Eucalyptus oil, I'll pour it on here. I'll put a candle and light it up, and it fills the room with this beautiful kind of minty smell. But what I do in the depth of the winter when it's cold is I put aboniki here. Me, I can't put aboniki on my skin, so I don't put it on my children's skin. But what I do is I put aboniki on here, I put the candle, light it, and as the aboniki melts, it fills the room with the aromatic smell that comes from the aboniki, and then it stops my children from having cold. Even if they have cold before, it clears their sinus so they can breathe very well and clears their chest as well. But when you put aboniki, you have to be very careful and know to turn it off after an hour, because you don't want the aboniki to burn on here, because then it becomes toxic, right? So that's what I do. But remember, aboniki you put on your skin and your skin absorbs it anyway. So either way is safe. So another thing that I do as we head into the winter is I load my kids up on vitamins. Oh my God. I cannot scream how important vitamin is, even for adults, but mostly for children, because they are mixing with many other children that comes from different homes, different places, different everything. When your children start school, you'll be hearing different diseases and stuff, and you'll be thinking, God forbid, Olorun so bad, it's not my children's portion. So it's very important. Load your kids up on vitamins. Very, very essential. As you're buying winter jackets, be buying vitamin to boost the immune from the inside. So I'm gonna stop here today. If you need more of videos like this, please leave a comment below. if you want an adult version of this type of video for male, for female, for teenagers, if you want it, let me know and I'll be more than happy to do it. Right, thank you very much for stopping by at the palace. If you've watched up until this point and you have not subscribed, why now? But anyway, thank you very much for stopping by at the palace. Don't forget to thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share this video. Share this with people that want to jackpot. All my jackpot nights, all my jackpot people, share this with them, and hopefully they will learn one thing or two to survive the winter months that we're heading to. Thank you very much. Do have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.